Hi everyone, my name is piterpakulski. Today we'll continue with building financial model of a brick factory from scratch. And at the previous video I told you that we'll be moving to the direct costs. But I thought that we have a couple of things to discuss about bricks that we've already produced. Here they are. And today I suppose it's time to add some coefficients for scenario analysis and the next video will be devoted to creation of time limitation system to make us play with coefficients in the right way. I will show you what I mean by that. So if you find this video valuable, you may give us a like, subscribe our channel, share this video with your friends. Also, you can order a financial model from scratch for your unique business idea. We can help you with that. So here we have the amount of bricks that we produce each month. Here we have the amount of hours that the equipment is working to produce this amount of bricks. And for example, when we are done with the cash flow statement, many steps ahead, we will face necessity to play with different coefficients. For example, if we want to switch on and off different types of bricks from calculations, if we want to increase or decrease the amount of production of this or that type of bricks, so we have to create some block for that. So first of all, we are adding on off statuses. So this will be data validation block. So all this stuff will be needed when the financial model will be ready, and we will have to play with the inputs. So this is an input, so we mark it with our specific color, which goes with all our inputs, blue color. Here it is. So at basic scenario, all types of bricks are on. If this value equals to this, we will place 1, otherwise 0. So we're transforming on into 1 and off into 0 to explain Microsoft Excel what to do with data. On means count the data, 0 means don't count. So we have on and offs for different brick types. Then what we're doing, we're going to the time that we for each type of brick, and we are adding this coefficient not to bricks, but we're adding this coefficient to the time that we spend on production of this or that brick. So we multiply this story like this. Then we triple button and to the right. So now edit this on-off coefficient. This is the first. This on-off coefficient. This is the first coefficient. For example, if we want to switch off the brick type number 4, we just put off. We'll be able to see the counted payback period without this type of brick. So this is the story. Now we have to add a coefficient
for example, if we want to decrease or decrease the amount of bricks that we're going to produce, but we will add this coefficient not to the bricks, but we will add this coefficient to the time which is devoted to this or that brick type, because it is not a simple financial model, it is a production financial model, and our equipment can't work more than 24 hours a day, so we have some time limitation system. We will build it later. So so this will be coefficient for amount. This will be coefficient for amount for each brick. So the basic value of this coefficient will be 100%. So what we are doing, we're going back and we're adding this coefficient not to the amount of bricks, we're adding this coefficient to the time. So now let's go to this line where we have time for production of each type of brick, and we have already coefficient this here, and we'll add the additional coefficient like this. So if we don't completely want to switch each this or that brick type from calculation, we just want to increase or decrease the amount of the time that we are devoting to production of this or that brick type. So this is completely switch on and off. This one partly decrease or partly increase of time that we devote to production of this or that type of bricks. So we're extrapolating this formula. And another coefficient we will add to general increase or decrease. For example, if you want to generally increase or increase the general time of equipment working. For all types of bricks. So this will be called general amount coefficient. Let's call it like this. So this will be 100% value, basic value. And we go back. So here we have time. Adding this coefficient if we want to increase or completely all that factory is working. So we are freezing this cell, this cell, so for example, if we want to, as I already told you, for example, we just want to, we finished with financial modeling, we see the simple discounted payback period, and we just want to create a scenario where we will just switch off the brick type number 1. We just go here and switch it off. The second story, we just want to decrease, we don't want to switch off brick type number 2 completely out of the calculations. We just want to decrease this amount of twice. Then we just go to go here, type 50% of basic values, and see what is happening with the data. and we can look at the simple and discounted payback period and see what is happening. Or we can, for example, switch everything on, put here 100%, or we just want to see what will happen if we increase the amount of hours, for example, on 10% for each type of brick. So we just take the time production for each type of brick, increase it every type production on 10%, and here we will see new numbers of brick because we increase the time on 10% for production of each type of brick. And if we increase the time, then we have the productivity and see how the amount of bricks produced increased. So this is it. This was the topic of this video. The next video will be devoted to creation of time limitation system, because we can't increase the time because we have some limits. For example, we have 24 hours a day, 30 days in month, and our factory can't work, for example, 36 hours per day and produce bricks. So this is irrelevant. So we will put irrelevant inputs, and we have to create a system that will control our inputs, saying that we increased the time too high, so we have to decrease the time. So the next video will be devoted to creation of time limitation system. So you may give us a like, subscribe, comment. You can order financial model from scratch for your business idea. We can help you with that. So see you guys in next videos. Thank you and bye.